Garrett Castleberry here, host of Special Topics in Media, and we're back with another YouTube webisode. It's a ride-along. We've got a ride-along where we are abiding by all traffic guidelines. We are avoiding peak traffic hours, and we're just doing little dip-ins, little bits of signposting, accountability, and giving insight into a day in the life of program director, part of our ongoing series of reflections here on the Socials channel. Of course, these are informal check-ins, not the sophisticated kind, if we can even use that phrase, when we interview guests or analyze film, graphic novels, television media of various types. Rather, it's a chance to deconstruct the process a little bit. Think out loud, if you will. So we're heading in, and things on deck this week. Working on a course right. All right, so I've kind of have a dueling opportunities in the summer months to pick up tasks that fall through the cracks during the year. It's one of my favorite parts about summer is the catch-up work, or rather the dreaming work, the work you've been looking forward to that isn't in the traditional calendar year rhythms. All right, so the rhythms get very full. Teaching, of course, service, committee work, advising, and so on. So many things about the culture of higher ed. And so as summer is going, I've mentioned before, working on toward completion of a couple of book chapters. Those are turned in this week. So finally some relief. I can smile with authenticity, not cynicism, and hope that these chapters are relatively well received. I've got faith in the content. It's just a matter of what that negotiated final verbiage looks like. I think will be can sometimes very favorable, sometimes some sticky points. At the end of the day, you just want to see the things come to fruition. So anyway, those are off the plate. I've also been working throughout the summer, slowly putting together some curriculum design. One of those projects, if you're a friend of the channel, if you're a listener to the pod, you would be familiar with. It's our Mass Communication Perspectives mini-series where former comm student, award winner, program intern, Annabeth Verley, now working professional coach. She's been coming in her off time as well, and we've been sitting down producing volume 2 of our mini-series on Mass Comm Perspectives. She's been coming ready. She's been bringing her insights, her energy into the schedule. But in the meantime, I've been working on a course development, and it's a class we teach regularly on ground, and now we're trying to get the right kind of version of and for it out in front of our online students. It's been a long time coming, too long in fact. We're very excited. It's very meta. Should I spill the beans? Should I go full transparency? We've been working on Introduction to Podcasting as an accelerated course experience. And I will say we already have a course that utilizes podcast. Actually, we have 2 classes that take advantage of podcasting as a core media production tool. And one, and for the online college already, and flourishing. Multimedia storytelling is the undergraduate course. And we have a graduate course that actually embraces podcasting as a media production technique that graduate students can practice while studying qualitative and critical methods. And it is our media methods and content creation class. So proud of it. I think it's one of the best written courses we've ever put together for the degree program. The ache and pain I feel that it's not a class we get out in front of more students. I really love the direction and how it turned out. But both of those courses are kind of lyrical, rhyming with this introduction to podcasting. The podcasting is like the literal saying, hey, by the way, we're working directly on the form and function of podcasting. From a bring all amateur to lay experience to intermediate experience student. And these other courses are more like integrating what is a very popular medium right now that a lot of people sample for different reasons, but they haven't necessarily gotten their hands dirty with it. So that's the difference. And we have a class lined up already to take this course, and it's looking like a really good number for that class, for the way it's structured. But we've got to get this thing in the system. So we're just polishing some assignment descriptions, and then some of the revision tedium that is many people's least favorite. By many people, maybe my least favorite part. But we're excited about that. That's our check-in, and excited to get on campus, unlock the not simply creative but technical writing juices, and get this thing going.